G'day everyone, and welcome back to Infinity Horde. After Horde Night last night was disposed of with ease, despite the increased number of zombies required, it's time to move on and find our next trader. We've already got a quest to find another trader gen, and I'm hoping that she'll be in the desert since we're running low on gas. On the plus side, we only need a few more books to be able to make the chem station, so if we can get to the desert, get some oil shale, and then make a chem station, we should be sorted. One challenge though, the difficulty has now been increased to survivalist, so the zombies will be tougher from today onwards. Here's hoping that I don't die in the first zombie encounter. So let's get into today. We need to start packing up our base with what we need to take for the first trip, and then do a big sell-off of everything we don't need. So first things first, while we're waiting for Jen to open, last night we got the recipe for a wood splitter, which we can make on the workbench. What do we need? 5 iron, glue, let's just track that. We should be able to make that fairly quickly. Let's throw that in, because I'm pretty sure we don't have one. No, definitely don't have one. Get that on the craft. So the next thing to do is to start thinking about breaking down the important parts of our base. So we definitely need to take the forge with us. I need to get rid of that. Take our cement mixer as well. And now that the wood split is made, we'll take our workbench. I'll grab the dew collect at the end. It can sit there and collect me some more water while we're waiting. Still going. Okay, let's just quickly put that wood splitter in. We don't really need a rad remover in the fire axe. That'll just help when we do need to get some more wood. Let's go put a few things in the mini bike, get ready to go. Might as well put them all in there now. We're not going to be able to take everything with us on the first go, so we are just going to have to be a little careful with what we want to take. Since Jen's going to be open in a sec, the other thing we might do is start to grab all the things we want to sell. And the things we will need to give us a bonus on selling. Now, I think the pumpkin cheesecake only gives us a discount now when you're buying, but I do want to keep an eye out for things that we might need for the chem station, like the beaker. So if we do, let's just check that. Chem station that we can't make yet needs 1 beaker, which I don't have. Forged iron we can make, cooking pots we can make. That we should have and can make, but acid is the other thing. So beakers and acid are the 2 things that we're going to need to find. We might also have to do 2 trips for this sell-off. Also, I'm not sure that we're going to be able to sell all of it. We might have too many rifles to sell. So we'll see how we go. Also need to just double check if there's any mods that we don't need that we could put into, say, one of the helmets. Like that one. There we go. And we've got a chest armor. That's the, let's put the worst one into there. Alright. Anything else? We don't need that pocket mod. Put that into there. And I think we've already got an iron breaker mod in there, so let's pop that into the shovel. Keep the foregrip mod. Oh, I've already got one. Let's see if we can put that into there. There's probably others we can do, but that'll get us started.
What can I get you?
Now, we don't need any jobs. So let's just have a quick look at the inventory. We've got the beaker. That's fantastic. We've got 3 Forger head books, so we'll probably buy those too. Might grab a learning elixir. Art of mining book. It's not the best one, but might not be too bad to grab. We could also grab a water filter if we needed it. And what else did we need? Acid. Any weapons worth grabbing? There's a nice robotic sledge, but I don't think I'll take that for 13,000. There is one bottle of acid, so we'll grab that. And let's go do some selling then.
Thanks for letting me take care of you.
Okay, nice little 5 grand. Got a couple of minutes, so let's quickly run back, grab the rest of the stuff that we want to sell, and then get back and sell that too. And another 6 grand, nice. So while we've got the discount, let's grab the beaker, forge your head mags, the learning elixir. We'll grab a water filter because we do want to get another dew collector going. Ooh, I forget an elixir. While I've got the discounts running, I'm going to splurge and buy that because I do want one at one point. We've probably not got the best bonus possible, but it'll do. Acid, and that can probably do us for a little while. We could splurge on a crossbow, but I'm hoping once we move locations we start to find some better gear with the increased game stage and level loot stage.
Remember me if you need medical supplies.
I will, Jen. Thank you very much. Okay, let's read the mags. That gets us to 48. Now we're only 2 short of being able to make our chem station. And it's time to pack up the rest of our gear and head on off. Head on off to go and find where the new trader is. Speaking of the new trader, if we go to our quests, that is somewhere. Where are we? There we are. We're off to the northwest. So I haven't found any roads leading out of town on this side, so we might just take the main road out of town up past that gas station we found earlier. We'll head on out and see if that road heads over and turns off to the west somewhere. Okay, road trip time. Bye bye, Horde base. Okay, here's the gas station. And just because it's got lots of cars in it, I might just quickly pause and see if there's any good magazines that we can grab. Any vehicle books will not go astray like that. Perfect timing, because we've still got a lot of vehicle books needed before we can get the motorcycle, so I definitely want to keep working our way up towards those. Just going to scrap everything that I can, since we don't have a lot of inventory space. Ow. Okay, didn't do that well on the vehicle books, but what we might, if we can, we'll just refuel. That takes care of one slot. We'll empty out what we've got from there. Nothing. I thought we'd be able to get rid of that oil, but apparently not. Okay, let's see if we can just wrench down some of these petrol pumps as well, because that will give us a little bit extra forged steel and forged iron, hopefully. Let's just change over our inventory. So we've got scrap polymers and springs on us. That way we can collect things as we go. Alright, time to head off. Let's keep going. So through the trees ahead I can see snow, and that's kind of not really what we wanted. Don't really want to head off into the snow just yet, because that's just a extra jump in difficulty. But there's also looks like a bit of a crossroads up here, and some roads heading off in different directions. So let's head there. At least we know where the snow biome is now. Definitely got a bit of a crossroads happening. They're heading west. Although that road looks like that's going to head northwest up into the snow biome. I don't know that we want that. And this road though, although it's heading kind of south for the moment, there's lots of cars here. Let's just quickly check around for vehicle books, but because it's heading southwest, I'm hoping that that's the road that actually takes us over to our next trader. Mostly I just want vehicle books. Is someone mad? Ooh, 5 skill points to spend. We'll do that once we get sort of set up at the next town. Hello, crash victim. Lots of crash victims. Hello. Oh, they're still coming. I know we've got no inventory space, but I will take a forge book and a vehicle book. Or are these just spawning? Oh, and another vehicle book. Thank you very much. Alright, I've got no inventory space to take any more ammo, really, from the police vehicle, so let's just head on. Hey, we found the desert, and potentially the wasteland behind it. So we've pretty much covered off all the biomes in one day. We've got the wasteland off the distance there. We've got the desert right in front of us. And we've got, ooh, there's a little bit of wasteland all the way up to the desert. And we've got the snow off to the right. As we make our way down this awfully steep road. Looks like Jen's over to the east edge of town. Oh, I don't think that's quite up to standard road code, surely. That's a little steep. Having said that, I do really like the new road smoothing that they've done in Alpha 21. It's so much better than the previous versions. So, whilst I make fun of it, I do really like it. And there's a big checkpoint, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a fairly high tier. And with all the gear that we're carrying, I'm going to skip the checkpoint. We're going to shortcut over. We're hot. And the one thing that I didn't bring with me is the leather jacket, or the leather coat. There's lots of oil shale there to mine, which is fantastic. Not too far away if we do need it. And here is Trader Jan. Where do we want to set up our base? So wood building there, which might be enough for us to just sort of temporarily set up in. It's right outside, there's nothing much else. Some construction happening there. And that looks like about it. So maybe what we'll do, so we might set up a temporary base up on top of this. It's not particularly tall, but if we go right to the tippity top, that might be enough to get us out of range of any zombies that want to come and say hello in the night. And we can start to set up all this gear that we brought with us. Anybody home? Somebody's home. Where are you? Let's do it. Call somewhere? Bird somewhere? Let's come upstairs and say hello. There you are. There you are. And look at that. Perfect, right up to the roof. That should be inaccessible to the zombies. And we can just clear up a little bit here. And that should be a nice little space for us. Don't know quite how high that is, but we can, let's turn this into a bit of a livable space. That might do us for now. Let's go and grab... Actually, let's see if we can also... Might need to work out how to put in a bit of a soft landing down there, but if we land on the fence, ouch, it won't be pain-free. Let's grab the important equipment to start with. We'll get them down and placed, and we'll go from there. Okay, they're in place now. Now we just need to work on our storage. Let's put them down there. I'm not going to worry about organising them just for the moment. We'll just start dumping things in, and we can sort the rest out later. Do need a campfire. Pop that down behind the hatch. Not sure where we're going to put the dew collector down. That's a little bit big at the moment, so we might just have to build out a little platform for that over here. Okay, that should be wide enough for two. Put our one there to get that started, and we'll make the other one in a little bit. So that's our basic start of a base. Not much of one, but it'll do for at least a crafting base, and we can work out where we're going to put our horde base at some point in the future. We also need to work out tomorrow potentially what we're going to do for exploring the rest of the town and grabbing some quests. But for now, what I might do is just take a look around. And one of the things that caught my eye just over here is this construction site, because construction sites usually have cement mixers, and cement mixers usually have forge ahead books. Since we're only a couple now, possibly even one, I'm not sure how many we got on the trip over, we're not far away from grabbing that chem station. So let's just have a quick look here. Don't want to wake up too many zombies if we can help it, but we do want all this crafting material. Since we're going to have to make a new horde base, it'll definitely come in handy. Over here we've got more crafting mats. We've got some zombies I could hear. Let's get that ready, see if we can see any from the top. Of course not, they're all going to be hidden. But I also think the other interesting thing about this one is that it could be the one with the bear. Whilst I'm not confident after turning up the difficulty of taking on a zombie bear, it would be a great way to get, there's one, a great way to get some testosterone and make that cigar that I've been wanting. Can't see any under there, so we're probably just going to have to go in and get them, or wake them all up. Dumpsters are a good way to wake people up. Apparently not today. Nobody here. Seriously, where are they all? That's where the bear lives. Alright, let's just loot then. Hey, leather the duster. That might help with our temperature problem, although getting rid of the college jacket will hurt a little bit for our run speed. I think while we're in the desert, we definitely need to keep that on. Okay, I can hear someone running around outside. I just want to clear up top before we start waking up bears. There's that cement mixer as well. Got a workbook with a forge ahead mag. Hello zombies. And there's our chem station. Or at least the ability to make the chem station. So that is a nice get. And another one just for good measure. Grab the sports bag for a scrapping book. Yay. Okay. I'm a little bit nervous about doing this. Let's go actually make some spikes. And also just put a little bit of a ladder there. That can be our emergency out. Let's get rid of that so we don't get slowed down. Grab that from the materials. I'm hoping the bear's going to take the shortest path through. Oh, this is such a bad idea. There he is. Okay, let's do this thing. Run away. I'm glad I didn't stay and fight, because I'd be mincemeat by now. There we go. Oh, that gets the blood pumping. But we get testosterone, which means we should now be able to make. Actually, I should go in and see whether there was anything else in there. Looks like he just basically strolled straight over all those spikes. There's more loot. I'll take that. Not sure why bears hoard canned foods. Apparently they do. Jen's shutting up shop, and I didn't even go and say hello. That's very rude of me. But since we're here, what do we need to make that? Plant fibers, which we won't have enough of. but we can pick that up. But we do definitely have the testosterone extract, which is a great start. Let's dump this gear, and since it's also pretty much nighttime, what I might do is spend the evening heading back. I might see if, rather than going all the way around, see if we can sneak across here somehow. It might be a little bit shorter. We can head back home.
Trader Joel's is now closed.
Grab some leftover gear from our base, see if we can grab all that plant fiber that we need, and use the nighttime to do some of that busy work. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode, where we took a tour of the countryside to find our new home in the desert and avoided being eaten by a bear. Please leave a like if you did, and consider subscribing if you'd like to keep up to date on the whole series. Thanks to my awesome Patreons for their support. Thanks to you for watching this video, and as always, happy building.